Hi, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and today I'm going to show you how I made this Last Supper. So beautiful. The mold is gorgeous. So I have my epoxy resin from Craft Resin, part A. And this mold takes about 4 ounces of resin. So I mix my part A with my part B, which is the hardener. And I wasn't sure how much this mold would hold because this is my first time using it. And then I stir my resin for 4 minutes. You see my pink gloves? I got those from Amazon. And I am using some pearl gold mica powder. Also got a box of 60 of those mica powders from Amazon. And the little measuring cup there and the stirrer also from Amazon. So I'm just going to mix this really good. Of course, I did speed it up so that I don't see any of the mica powder in it. I want to make sure it's mixed in there. And I decided to put a little bit more in. Yeah, probably shouldn't have done that. But it's my first time using the mold, so we'll see how it turns out. So there's the mold. Again, got it from Amazon. And if you do go to purchase it, don't look up the Last Supper because they have it listed as the Nativity. Not sure why, but that's how they have it listed if you want this mold. So I really like it because it has, I'm guessing it would be God's hands on the Bible with everyone from the Last Supper with Jesus in the center. So I'm just going to pour a little bit in here to start out with, and then I'm just squeezing the mold because I don't want to have any bubbles like down in the fingertips. So I'm just squeezing it. Like I said, this is my first time using the mold. And then I'm going to take my silicone tipped pin there and I'm just going to, kind of move the resin around a little bit in case there's any bubbles that they'll come up and not leave holes in my my little figurines there. So I'm just putting it down in the indentations of the mold. Now, as you can see right there, I've run out of resin and I still have the Bible and the stand that it's on to fill up. So I didn't mix up enough resin, so I had to mix up some more. Like I said, this mold does hold about 4 ounces. And at the time, I think I mixed up, I don't know, maybe 150 milligrams or something like that. I'm not sure. But definitely had to mix up some more. Did kind of overfill it a little bit. And the mold actually is a little crooked, I guess you could say. Maybe the bottom of it, and it doesn't sit exactly square. So I do have to prop it up a little bit. But yeah, I'm just taking out a little bit of the resin because I did kind of overfill it a little. So there's me with a stick. And I'm actually putting the stick underneath the board that I have my mold sitting on, so that it would move the flow of the resin toward the other side of the mold. Just kind of mixing it up a little bit, trying to pop some of those bubbles. Cleaning up my mold a little bit. And then this is what I'm doing with the additional resin that I had left over, because I wasn't sure how much more it would take. So I have this rose mold that I got from Hobby Lobby from the cake section. And then I have some green mica powder that I put in there. And I just mixed it in with the mica powder that I already had in the cup. I didn't do a new batch or anything. And I'm putting it in the leaves for the roses. So I made one rose and a leaf. And I think I made 2 leaves. And I'll probably use my roses and my leaves in a craft project or something sometime in the future. I'm sure I won't always be doing resin, although I am enjoying it. You'll have to let me know. Do you enjoy my resin videos, or would you rather see other crafts? Because right now I'm just doing what I like to do, but if you all want me to do something else, just let me know in the comments. And now I have this little bow mold. I also got it from Hobby Lobby in the cake section. So I had enough to make a bow. So I try not to let any of my resin go to waste. Okay, so this is the next day, and there's my bow. So I'm going to pop that out. There it is. It turned out good. See that? So cute. Cute bow. And now here's my rose and the leaves. So there's my rose. Pretty. And now the leaves. There's the double leaf. No, it's not a double leaf. It's just a bigger leaf. And then here's the smaller leaf. Those both turned out good. And now for the piece de resistance. So this mold is very movable, pliable, however you want to say it. Very soft. So I'm just pulling it back very carefully. Of course, my resin is hard, and it comes out pretty good. It comes out pretty easily. Just going to pull it out there. Make sure I put my mold back the way it should be. And here it is. And I like the way it turned out. So I didn't realize that there's Jesus in the middle. That's not what I didn't realize. There's a little indentation on the table, and that's supposed to be a cup. But I've done like 3 of these molds and it didn't, no, I've done 2, 3. 2 of them, and I didn't know it was a cup until the 3rd one because it never came out on the first 2. I just had to kind of cut it off because I didn't know what it was. But it didn't look like a cup. But on the last one that I poured into demolded, I saw it was a full cup. So I'm hoping on my next ones of these that they'll turn out and the cup will be there. We will see. On these very intricate molds, sometimes, you know, the resin just doesn't get down in where it needs to go. But on the back of his hands, you can see veins, which I thought was pretty cool. That's what I'm pointing out there is what I didn't know was the cup, so I had to kind of cut that off. I thought maybe it was a flaw in the mold or something. But on my 3rd try for this, I saw there was a full cup. Like, that's cool. But anyway, so some of them will have the cup and some of them won't. But that's okay. I mean, this mold is, I mean, wow. It's so intricate and so beautiful. Now, some of the guys, like one guy, he didn't get all of his beard on there. And the same guy, he didn't get all of his arm on there. And then another guy, some of his neck looks kind of weird. Like maybe his beard is missing or something. But all in all, I think it turned out really good. I'm happy with it. You'll have to let me know. It's Jesus with the disciples for the Last Supper. Again, I'm Liz with Liz's Crafts, and if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them as best I can. I do 3 videos, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.